In fact, a follow-up segment tonight, you may remember CNN host Nancy Grace interviewed 21-year-old Melinda Duckett shortly after her 2-year-old son Trenton disappeared on August 27th. The day after that interview, Melinda Duckett committed suicide. Police now believe Miss Duckett could well have killed her little son and have released her 911 call.
What is Trenton wearing, honey?
I don't know. He was ready for bed.
You don't know what you dressed him in before you went to bed?
He might have had his shoes off and or his shirt off. No shoes.
And how long has he been gone?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I was watching a movie that was 2 hours long. I had checked on him before anyone came down to the house.
Joining us now from Orlando, Kimberly Schulte, the attorney who represented Melinda Duckett, now represents the family's estate. Police in Leesburg, Florida, I don't know how to put this, but they say that they could have charged your client before she killed herself, but they didn't, hoping that she would lead them to the child's body. What's your reaction to that?
Well, first of all, if they had the evidence, they should have taken action. And I think that might be a reason for their behavior or lack of action is because they denied her counsel at their first interview. They were informed that I was there, and they refused to allow her to have access to her attorney, even though she requested her attorney. So perhaps that is one reason for them not charging her.
Maybe, but I mean, it makes more sense that not charging her, they had somebody on her, shadowing her, and they were hoping that she would go back to what they believe was the scene of the crime. Police do that all. Now, they also told us that one of the reasons they believe that she may have been involved with the disappearance and perhaps death of the child is that she falsely accused her estranged husband, Joshua, who was on this program, of sending hateful, slur-filled email that threatened to hunt you down and your son down and kill both of you. Police say that Melinda Duckett actually sent this email to herself and then said that the ex-husband or the estranged husband did it. Are you aware of that?
Yes, I am, and I spoke with her at the injunction hearing about that and asked her if she had any involvement with that email, and her response was that she did not. And I cautioned her that if she did have any involvement with sending that email, that she needed to be careful because it would come back and bite her hard.
Okay, so she denied
it.
But then the police said, well, take a lie detector test. And you, counselor, advised her not to do so. If there is this pretty damning charge by the police that she sent a threatening email to herself and blamed her former husband, and then a lie detector test would clear that up, why wouldn't you let her take the test?
One, lie detector tests, polygraphs, are not admissible in the state of Florida.
Yeah, but didn't you want to know? Didn't you want to know?
Well, you know, they did know. She was cooperating with the FBI. She was cooperating with Leesburg until the FBI told her not to communicate with Leesburg Police Department anymore because they wanted all the information to come to them, and they felt that they had a better handle on it. So
no,
she was
but I mean you. I mean
right.
You as an attorney. Look, you're in an impossible position here. You've got a woman who is unstable. I think we'd all agree that she was. You've got a missing 2-year-old. Well, maybe you wouldn't, but sure looked unstable to me. In the interview with Miss Grace, on the 911 tape, her testimony to the police that we have, it looked like she was pretty unstable. Maybe I'm wrong.
Well, wouldn't you be if your 2-year-old son went missing?
Yeah, I would
I'd be very upset.
But I'd like to.
And here's the thing.
If I were an attorney in a case, I'd like to know if my client were telling the truth.
Well, here's the thing. I had made it very clear to Melinda that if she lied to me, that I would no longer represent her. There was an incident that happened.
But you couldn't tell.
And she knew that. Correct. And I'm not going to subject my client to a polygraph and subject her to that. It's not admissible. It's not usable. I'm not going to allow her to take it.
Last question.
And here's the thing. Please understand, she did not say no to the polygraph. I answered for her.
No, you did. You told her not to take it. Right. I got it. I got it.
Right.
Now,
no. I told the police officer.
Any word
I told the police officer she wasn't going to take it.
Okay, I got it.
So she did not answer.
I got it. I got it. Any word on a 2-year-old?
Here, Trenton, this is what we're talking about, right?
Right. Any
and
word on him?
Also, her mom? Unfortunately, no. And that's why we're here, is to find this boy. We want to find him, and that's why we're here.
All right, Counselor, and I hope we do. Thanks for coming on. We appreciate it. When we come back.